Speak to Reverend Jesse Jackson, you know what I would ask him? I would look him dead in the face. I would be like, was it worth it? Was it worth it to coon for massa? You know what I'm saying? And not do, you know what I'm saying? And speak to your people. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Bishop T.D.J., all of these so-called damn civil rights, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Civil rights is letting your people, let me tell you what civil rights is. Because a lot of black people got the wrong conception about civil rights. Civil rights is not Martin Luther King. Because Martin Luther King did not tell his people who they was. See, that's civil rights. What, you know what I'm saying? That is the beginning stages of becoming a minister, becoming a pastor, becoming a, that's how you know who is a real pastor, who is a real prophet, who is a real teacher of the law. Lord is one who gives you true freedom. That true freedom comes with letting you know who you are. You understand? You can't be African American because African American, that's two different damn continents. You can't be that. You can't be black because black is a color. You know what I'm saying? But you can be Hebrew. Why you can be Hebrew? Because if you read the book of Deuteronomy, starting at the chapter 28, and just read all of the curses, and you will come to find out that you fit every last one of them. And what did, you know what I'm saying? And what did O.J. Simpson's lawyer, Johnny Cochran, said to O.J. Simpson when he put that glove on? If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. I say, if these curses in the book of Deuteronomy fit you, you must admit. There's no denying it if those curses fit you. If you identify with those curses. Those are curses, people. Jesse Jackson ain't responsible for waking you up. He's responsible for rocking you to sleep or keeping you asleep. Reverend Al Sharpton the same way. You know what I'm saying? Bishop T.D. Jakes the same way. Joel Osteen, Creflo Dollar, and all these other pastors in your community churches are responsible for keeping you asleep. You know what I'm saying? So if I was to see Reverend Jesse Jackson, and I was to see him and talk to him, what the first thing I would tell him, ask him is, was it worth it? Cooning for massa. Was it worth it? Did the little pennies that you got, the little checks, that endorsements that you got for cooning for massa, was it worth it? It wasn't. Because now, you really got to be judged. This may be the end of the road for Jesse Jackson, people. This may be the end of the road for Jesse Jackson. This may be the end of his week for Jesse Jackson. This may be the end of the road for Jesse Jackson. Sad to say, his wife may survive. His wife may survive, but Jesse Jackson may end up, you know what I'm saying, gone. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm saying this according to the numbers that I'm looking at. According to the numbers that the news report is putting out there, the numbers line up that Jesse Jackson is not going to make it. Was it worth it, Jesse Jackson, for cooning for dollars? You have not woke up. Let me tell you something, people. Me, in my whole 20 years of ministry, I done woke up and led more people to freedom than Jesse Jackson did in his whole life. You hear that? In my whole 20 years of ministry, I done woke up more people than Jesse Jackson did in his whole life. Not his ministry, in his whole life. That's pitiful. And guess what? I didn't charge you a dime. I didn't charge none of the people I woke up a dime. Now, if I get a donation, all praises be to the Most High. But I don't do this for donations. I do this to wake up my people. I do this because I care. You understand? I'm going to go ahead and play the clip, people. While I'm playing the clip, make sure you guys hit that like button. It's very crucial that you hit that like button, you know what I'm saying, so that this truth can get out there. You know what I'm saying? And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and touch on that notification bell. I'm going to go ahead and play the clip.
It's Rob.
Good evening to you both. Tamana, as you mentioned, Jackson was indeed vaccinated back January 8th of this year. Folks out here on the south side here wish him well as they recover. Tonight, a statement sent to WGN News.
Hold up. So you mean to tell me Jackson was vaccinated January 8th? Let's see. 1/8/18. In reverse, that's 81. Ritual sacrifice, people. Ritual sacrifice. And now, January 8th, he was sacrificed. Now, let's count. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It's August. That's the 8th month. So, he was vaccinated January 8th. That's 8. January 8th, he was vaccinated. And 8 months later, he tested positive for the so-called rat pig disease. He so-called test positive for. So you mean to tell me, even if you're vaccinated, I gotta take this. Hold on. Hello? Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh. Telemarketer. Oh, man. So you mean to tell me, you know what I'm saying? So he was vaccinated January 8th, and just 8 months later, he was tested positive for the rat pig disease. So you tested positive for the rat pig disease even though you got vaccinated? What did that tell you? That tells you that the vaccinations don't work. So if one vaccination don't work, why would I go and take another one? And if the other one don't work, why would I go and take another one? Why? If you got a headache, you take an aspirin. Within an hour, your headache is gone. If you take more and more aspirin, you might not be alive. Make sure you guys hit that like button while I play the clip. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
Reason part, quote, Reverend Jessie L. Jackson, Sr., 79, and Mrs. Jacqueline Jackson, 77, have both tested positive for COVID-19 virus and are at Northwestern Hospital. Doctors are currently monitoring the condition of both. Anyone who has been around either of...
So, Jessie Jackson is 78. In reverse, that's 87. You know what I'm saying? That's also ritual sacrifice. His wife is 77. I told you guys this is the year of sevens. You know what I'm saying? This is the year of Saturn. This right here tells you, you know what I'm saying, anybody who dies in this year that have a numerology of 7 tells you who they worship. Tells you who they sacrifice to. Tells you who they pass their soul to. Saturn. What's another word for Saturn? Satan. The reason why they worship, this is the year of sevens, because they worship Saturn. Saturn is known for having 7 rings around it. Don't believe me? Do your research. Saturn has 7 rings around it. You see what I'm saying? And they worship that angel. That's an angel. The planets and the heavens are angels. It's not planets. They are angels. The sun is an angel. The moon is an angel. Don't let nobody tell you different. That's why they worship it. Do you think they will be worshiping a planet? Why would they worship a planet? They worship angels. You know what I'm saying? So the same way they go to church on Sunday because they worship the sun. Why would they worship the sun? Because the sun is an angel. Wake up, people. You know what I'm saying? Reverend Jesse Jackson, you know what I'm saying? He's a coon, and he's been cooning for years. He's been getting paid off of lying to you for years. He's been getting paid off of, you know what I'm saying, getting you riled up in these protests that didn't accomplish nothing. None of the protesters, none of the movements that Reverend Jesse Jackson got behind accomplished anything. It went along with their agenda, but did it accomplish anything for you? No. Did it accomplish anything for them? Yes. You understand? Let me tell you something, people. For all of you people, you know what I'm saying, who, I know a lot of you people are sincere and you guys want to, you know what I'm saying, worship the Most High, and you guys want to find the Lord. I know you do. But finding the Lord is not in a person that just talks smooth to you, talk with intelligent words to you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got a smooth 3-piece suit on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just because that person got a large congregation. You know what I'm saying? Don't make that person right. Just look at Jeremiah 23. Read the book of Jeremiah 23, people. That whole chapter tells you about pastors and reverends like Reverend Jesse Jackson, and tells you their destruction. Tells you exactly where they're going. I bet you Reverend Jesse Jackson ain't preached that. I bet you he, in his whole years of preaching, he have never preached on Jeremiah 23. Bet you that. Because it tells him about himself. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, let's just pray for them. Well, the scriptures tell me in Proverbs chapter 28, verse 9, if any man turneth his ear away from hearing this law, even his prayer is an abomination. Jesse Jackson claimed to know the law. He claimed to know the Bible. But yet he ain't doing what the Bible say do. Christ says, go not but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Wake up the house of Israel. That's what the Bible say. So therefore, Jesse Jackson turned his ear away from hearing the law. I didn't just say this. Proverbs chapter 28 verse 9 says that. And he turned his ear away from hearing the law. So if I was you, I wouldn't pray for the Negro neither, because the Bible says even your prayer is an abomination. Don't pray for no damn heathen. Let me go ahead and see what else we got here. Make sure you hit that like button while I play this clip.
Them for the last 5 or 6 days should follow the CDC guidelines, end quote.
That's very unfortunate.
Natasha White says it's sad knowing the Jacksons are going through this, but it's also eye-opening at the same time.
Basically, no one is exempt from it, even if you take the proper precautions. So I hope he gets better, able to quarantine, and nothing gets more serious than it already is for him.
WGN News was there when Reverend Jackson got the COVID-19 vaccine January 8th, and 7 months later, he's tested positive. Tonight, Mayor Lori Lightfoot sending out a tweet saying, quote, sending prayers.
Look, so he televised getting the vaccine back in January 8th. The news says 7 months later, so I guess they didn't count January. I counted January when I was counting down. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 8. So I guess they didn't count January. They just counted from February. So you will get 7. Further proves my point. All of these 7s. Jesse Jackson, 78. His wife, 77. And just 7 months later, after he takes the vaccine on a 18 number ritual, 1-8, he tests positive. He's in the hospital. Let me tell you something, people. If the numbers add up to be a ritual sacrifice. The numbers add up that Jesse Jackson might not make it past this week. He might either go Wednesday or Friday. Either Wednesday or Friday, you might get the announcement that Jesse Jackson passed. Either Wednesday or this Friday. But anyway, this is news. I want you to hit that like button, people. As you come in here, make sure you hit that like button. Also, people, you know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button if you're new to this page. Hit that follow button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, people. If you have any special request videos that you want me to do, celebrities you want me to do a video on, YouTubers you want me to do a video on, particular topics you want me to do a video on, is a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Or if you just want to send a donation, you know what I'm saying, a love offering, or a goodwill offering, or a blessed offering, you know what I'm saying, you can do that. So the donation link is in the description box below. And if you want to tune into our nightly Bible study classes, and you want to learn about who you are as a people according to the scriptures, well, tune into my Bible study classes. It's very easy. Send me a friend request to my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith. That's PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. Send me that friend request. I'll add you to that group, and you can tune into our nightly Bible study classes. We got Bible classes every night. We got a Bible study class tonight at 9 o'clock. Stay tuned for that. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.